We have reached a crucial moment. The semifinals of the Universal Championship Tournament will be held here tonight. Welcome to Smackdown. I'm John Hex in Atlantic City, New Jersey. And here are those semifinal matchups tonight. First, he's no stranger to championships in WWE. Randy Orton is one win away from a championship match. Standing in his way is a whole lot of Drew McIntyre, former Universal Champion, looking to get his hands back on that title. That matchup tonight. Last time there was a WrestleMania, these two were champions. Kevin Owens was carrying the WWE Championship. Roman was carrying the Intercontinental Championship. And it was champion for champion, and Roman walked away with both belts. Tonight in the main event, it's a WrestleMania rematch. Roman Reigns, Kevin Owens, tonight. And we kick things off with the number one contenders triple threat matchup. A second chance, so to speak. With Cesaro.
The following contest is a triple threat match. Making his way to the ring from Lucerne, Switzerland, weighing in at 232 pounds, Cesaro!
Everyone who lost in the quarterfinal gets a second chance to be a champion, to go to WrestleMaina Backlash and take on the Intercontinental Champion, Big E. Big E also lost in the quarterfinal. You may be asking yourself, why is there four opponents here? Big E is the champion, so he can't face himself. The legendary, greatest luchador of all time. Rey Mysterio.
His opponents, first, from San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds, Rey Mysterio!
Well, this Universal Championship tournament has been star-studded, including the matchups we have here tonight in the semifinals. WrestleMania worthy matchups here on Smackdown. In fact, one was a WrestleMania match the last time we had a WrestleMania, which was well over a year ago. And Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens. Nakamura had the most interesting quarterfinal matchup with Randy Orton. It took two matches to determine a winner.
From Kyoto, Japan, weighing in at 220 pounds, the Superstar.
And both matches went down to the wire, and it was literally a coin flip and who was going to win those matchups. But Randy Orton was able to edge out Shinsuke. basically all throughout this first month. We have been trying to reestablish the culture. Nakamura comes right after the Swiss Superman, the king of strong style and the biggest little man in history. And Shinsuke doing a nice job keeping his head on the swivel, going back and forth between Cesaro Cesaro's had enough European uppercut. And now Mysterio with a standing moonsault. Now he turns his attention to Cesaro. And Ray, like Cesaro could have just let go there. Strange behavior by Nakamura. Getting another opportunity for these competitors to be a champion. After all these guys lost in the quarterfinals, Big E lost to Roman. Cesaro lost to, as Mysterio does for the cover, Drew McIntyre. Ray lost to Kevin Owens. Again, Shinsuke not getting involved here. And now, Vintage Eddie by Mysterio with 3 amigos. And now Ray, forever running. You know what? I've been running into a lot more bugs lately in this game. And it continues. And it continues. I mean, this game, as much as people want to say how much better it is, I've said it from the beginning, it is not that much better. And yes, it looks a hell of a lot better than it used to. But it's still very, very buggy. Cesaro fights his way out. Discus European uppercut. And Cesaro going for a spin here. Cover on Nakamura. Does Nakamura have anything left? He does. Nakamura avoiding it. Big time German suplex. Down by Mysterio again. Going upstairs. Mysterio frog splash. Cover. Mysterio going to WrestleMania Backlash. Cesaro at the last moment. Mysterio again. Broken up by Shinsuke. Cesaro's out. A one-on-one situation. 1v1. Now Cesaro's starting to come back. Hook. Slammed. Covered. Cesaro. Can't put away Shinsuke. And we see the resilience by Nakamura continues. Like he was trying to set up the 619. But the body of Shinsuke's in the way. Nakamura. That was not the Kinshasa. Cesaro trying to take advantage. Mysterio recovers. Cesaro, still not enough, but he's resilient. Neutralizer. Cover on Nakamura. Was not enough to keep Ray down. And he strikes. The King of Strong Style living up to his name. Cesaro may be knocked out. And this thing continues. Kinshasa? Nakamura is the #1 contender. I mean, that just happened so fast and it was difficult because I'm used to seeing Nakamura kind of set up the Kinshasa and not just giving you one out of nowhere. Nakamura is going to WrestleMaina Backlash to take on Big E for the Intercontinental Championship. Back here on Smackdown, Chad Gable and Otis forming this new alliance. Chad Gable going back to his roots and bringing back the Alpha. Except this time the Academy. They face off with the Raiders.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 552 pounds, Eric and Ivar, the Viking Raiders.
we're going to find out real quick how much this tag team is jailed by taking on the Viking Raiders. A lifelong tag team. As they do their battle cry. And Gable is part of a successful tag team. The American Alpha, excuse me. And like I said, Jason Jordan and Gable were one of the most athletic as Eric just beats the hell out of Gable. One of the most athletic, technical teams that we had in the past. Gable's getting taken apart by the Viking Raiders. Ivar in the ring right now. Gable with a takedown. Gable with a knee. And here comes Otis, formerly of the team known as Heavy Machinery with Tucker. On an episode of Heat. So Otis turn on his partner to help Chad Gable against his former partner. How? Otis just slipped between Ivar's legs somehow, covering for the brokenness and the glitchiness of this game. Eric taking out the knee. Takes a shot at old Otis. Gable having a hard time. With the strength of the Viking Raiders, but he's still nimble, he's still quick. He's still a technician in that ring. Huge drop kick to Otis. Tag made. And a huge leg drop. Cover. Viking Raiders victorious. And it seems that they haven't yet to build that rapport yet. As a team. Now the Viking Raiders disposing of Otis and Chad. I think this team is tired of not being in the picture. And they're going to take what they want. So close to me too many times, but yet have not been able to get their hands on championship gold. Coming up next, Drew McIntyre, when he was drafted to Smackdown a while back on the 2K20 days, lost his Universal Championship that he won at WrestleMania. Valuable opportunity here in this tournament to get it back. He's 2 wins away from reclaiming that championship. Standing in his way is a 14-time champion. And a guy who's always dangerous in that ring. The Viper, Randy Orton. Coming up next. And we talked about WrestleMania worthy matchups that these semifinal matches are. And here's the first.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing RK Bro from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 250 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton!
Randy Orton's path. He's actually been in 3 matchups to get to this point. Everyone else has had to win 2. Will that extra match take something out of him in this matchup? In first round, he was able to defeat Happy Corbin. In the quarterfinals, the second round, he took on Shinsuke Nakamura to a draw on SmackDown. They had to wrestle again on Heat. It's Randy Orton. In a knockout, drag-out battle that Randy Orton was just able to pull out. So he faced Nakamura twice to get here. So he's got one more match on his body versus everyone else. But this is Randy Orton. What has he not done in WWE? Talk about a guy who left WWE, remade himself, became a champion at NXT, and became a champion on the main roster. You're looking at that man, the Scottish Supernova. Nope, that's Noam Dar. Call him the Scottish Terminator. Drew McIntyre. Whatever matchup.
From Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, Drew McIntyre.
No matter what matchup we get in the final, in the championship match at WrestleMaina Backlash, it's going to be, again, a huge matchup. Randy Roman, Drew Roman, Randy Kevin Owens, Drew McIntyre Kevin Owens. The combinations of championship matches that we could get at Backlash. Drew working his way out. That's the uppercut, and Drew's the first off his feet. Randy getting himself fired up, but Drew back to his feet, and Randy's ready. Drew McIntyre's path to here. Was it beating R-Truth in the first round? Cesaro, as we said earlier. Randy's trying to finish this quick, but I think it's going to take a little bit more than that to take out McIntyre. Randy's been the aggressor. Randy's got most of the offense in and continues to counter, catch everything that Drew brings at him. That's a DDT. Nice block by Orton. McIntyre, the suplex. A release suplex. And then a big boot as Drew tries to gain some momentum. It's been all Orton, basically. Orton countering. McIntyre. Drew, future shot. DDT. Oh. I don't think Randy was expecting that this soon. And McIntyre taking Randy over the top. What is McIntyre thinking here? Drew on top of the announce table. Scary position and drops Randy through the announce table. He knew it was going to take something special to take down.
6.
Randy looks completely out of it here. He doesn't know where he's at.
7.
What's wrong with Randy?
8.
Randy has lost his mind here. And he doesn't get back in the ring. McIntyre wins by countout. And I find it unbelievable that Randy Orton did not get back in the ring for this championship opportunity. Drew McIntyre will wrestle for the Universal Championship at WrestleMaina Backlash. And we'll find out whose opponent will be in the main event later tonight. Was Randy just out of it? Did he not know where he was at? Or did he not want any more of Drew? That's the cover-up. But most likely it was a buggy game and a glitch. McIntyre is going to WrestleMania Backlash. Welcome back to Smackdown on the U. Interesting matchup coming up here.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Jimmy Uso, representing the Usos. From San Francisco, California, weighing in at 228 pounds, Jay Uso!
Ladies and gentlemen, he is one half of the Usos and part of the family known as the Bloodline. And they're not finished, apparently, with Big E. Roman got the win thanks to the Usos last week. Jay Uso interfered in their matchup.
And his opponent, representing the New Day, from Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 285 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, Big E!
Maybe costing Big E an opportunity to be a double champion. Big E had his charisma and what he has done. He has impressed the WWE Universe on his own without the New Day. Big E not wasting time. Again, Jay Uso interfered in the matchup last week with Roman Reigns in the main event in the Universal Championship tournament that maybe cost Big E the opportunity to be in the semifinal, maybe versus Kevin Owens here tonight instead of Roman. And Big E wanted this opportunity to get some semblance of revenge. Aggressive Big E stomping a mud hole. Jay's opportunity here, almost flapjacking Big E. Samoan drop. Jay Uso going for the splash. The Uso splash. And nobody home. And now we got more interference. Now think about this. What happens if Jay wins this matchup? Shouldn't he maybe be in position to be Intercontinental Champion? Jimmy Uso has turned the tide of the matchup. Big E was in control before Jimmy Uso jumped up on the apron. Big E, super kick. For that Uso splash again, lands it. Big E, last ounce of strength. Now Big E going to work. Winds up and lands. It's a spear by Big E. It's a football tackle. Big E, big ending. And Big E gets his revenge. And these two just know each other so well. All the battles between the New Day and the Usos over the years, they know each other so well that you knew it wasn't going to be easy for Big E.
Here is your winner, Big E!
Big E. Wait a minute. Nakamura. Shinsuke, the #1 contender. Big E slips out of it. Wait a minute. Jimmy Uso slides into the ring. He was thinking about getting involved. Big E. Thunderous shots. Back here on Smackdown. Nikki Cross. First time we're seeing her this season.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Glasgow, Scotland, the Superstar.
Okay, not quite as twisted as she used to be, but somewhat. Nikki Cross making her return. And she takes on the War Goddess.
And from Dallas, Texas, Ember Moon.
This is another one of her old NXT rivals. If you ask me, Ember Moon is still trying to get those old demons out of her head from NXT. Again, she did everything that you can do in NXT. Except beat Asuka and become NXT champion. And I think that still lingers in Ember Moon's psyche. And the fact that she's here on Smackdown with Asuka. Asuka's here on this roster. Ember Moon tossed down from the top. Nikki Cross. Leg drop, spins it into a cover. The familiarity that these two have with one another is showing right now. In many battles in the old black and gold brand. And they're just going back and forth with one another. Ember up top looking for the Eclipse. No. What a counter by Cross. At the twisted Nikki cover. Cross has taken control. Moon fighting back. Huge kick to the face into a cover. Ember Moon survives Nikki Cross. This is back-to-back victories for Ember Moon. Stacking victories here. Again, this is a fantastic matchup between two familiar opponents. Nice overhead shot here. Again, this combination that knocks Nikki out. Watch her rise up. Right on up. A final semi-final matchup to find out who will face Drew McIntyre at WrestleMaina Backlash for the Universal Championship. Kevin Owens, Roman Reigns, big time WrestleMania rematch next. Here we go.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Marieville, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 266 pounds, Kevin Owens!
We'll never forget the day that Kevin Owens stunned the world, and beat Brock Lesnar for the WWE Championship. Since then, Kevin has been itching for that opportunity. Once again, it is right here in front of him. All he has to do is beat the guy that he couldn't beat at WrestleMania, that lost him that title to begin with. It's been a long road for Roman, but he's now one win away from getting that championship match that he came here and wanted to be handed to him. Nice one win, 2 wins away from earning it.
And his opponent from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, Roman Reigns!
Kevin Owens beat Ricochet and Rey Mysterio to get to this moment. Roman went through Chad Gable and Big E. Last week, we saw interference from Roman's cousins that may have cost Big E this opportunity. What Roman will not do to raise that championship. What Roman won't do to be the head of the table on Smackdown. This is a different Roman than we've known before. Big fight feel. Kevin comes out swinging. Roman gives it back to him. Now Kevin, lower back off the turnbuckle. Roman whipping, and now going at it. That's gut punches. Roman Reigns' path of destruction. To get to the Universal Championship knows no bounds. And there's nothing he won't do to get that championship. He proved that last week against Big E. Now Kevin's feeling himself, but that's something you can't do versus Roman. You can't give him a chance to breathe. And now Roman is at the neck breaker. to the head that takes Roman down to his knee. Owens over the top. Watch your back, Roman. And he just clean and jerks Roman out of the ring. Punches to the grill. Foot to the throat of Roman. Roman quickly kicking out after one. Kevin might be looking for that bullfrog splash. A Roman package slammed Kevin Owens. That may have been a huge mistake by Roman. Taking a lot of time to drag Roman away, and Roman just was able. It's going to stun the world again. Kevin Owens is going to stun the world again. Face first, hung out to dry. And since Roman turned his tide, looking for the stunner there. He's been fighting for his existence. Roman trying to choke out Owens. And there's the guillotine. This is how he finished Big E. Can Owens reaching, Owens fighting back. Owens hangs on. Lifting Roman back to his feet. Code breaker. Snake eyes. Cover. Just enough in the tank for Roman to get out of that. Kevin Owens loves a fight. This is not something Superman punch. DDT. Kevin Owens has put up a fight, but it may be all for naught. Spear by Reigns as he kneels over his prey. Owens eliminated. Reigns advances to WrestleMania Backlash versus Drew McIntyre. And this is probably the most fight that Roman has gotten in this tournament. But Roman survives. But he still has one more mountain to climb. It's the Scottish one. It's Drew McIntyre. Good night, everybody.